Hey, you got an umbrella. You're smart. Come on out. Oh, look at the outdoor room. What are we out here for? We should be in this room. How much work is this pond?
I'll stand you.
This is your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't say that, Mom. I'm giving you a hug. Oh. And just like that, the sun is out. Welcome to English weather. So this is what happens when you drive through hedgerows. Person who gets there last backs up, and then you go and pass them up. Now our machine will go off. It is a English weather day out here in...
We're on the Blackdown Hills, just outside Taunton.
I guess that's what it is. This is Dan Upsher from DU Waterscapes. This is a water feature that you built how long ago, buddy?
About 18 months.
Okay, all right. And there's Tony. Tony, did you help on this? Yes, she's a hardworking lady. And then Mark from Any Pond Unlimited out here in England, getting to tour around on a traditional English day. Wow, look at that. What is that plant? A gunnera. How are you doing?
Really well.
I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's like a prehistoric, man. Look at the size of these leaves.
There's like a little bog pocket we created there, so there's a liner.
And it's getting super saturated with...
a liner with a few holes in it.
Wow, it's even flowering right now. So is this an existing water feature that you had rebuilt?
Yes, it was a formal pond when we first moved in, and then we've had it moved over there to take in the terrace and everything else.
And how have you enjoyed this aquascape ecosystem water feature?
Amazing, amazing. Love being out here.
What's the difference between this pond and the one that you had?
This is more natural.
And this is the look you were going for?
Absolutely.
Walk me through this design. I'm so excited. This is your mom's house.
7x4 ecosystem pond with a constructed wetland just below us here.
So is the intake bay, I don't even know where it would be here. So that's where the pump vault sits with the pump in it, right?
So if you look from here, you can just see the water.
Oh, I see it.
across.
Yeah, right over there.
Yeah, that's it.
Next to the gunner.
That's it. So yeah, we built this roughly about 18 months ago into the ecosystem style with fish caves, with lights, babbling brooks, loads of aquatic planting.
Look at how natural those fish are too, just swimming in there.
Usually we go wider, so a larger surface area. So in this instance, we went deeper. So we went to about 1.8 meters deep with the aqua blocks underneath, and then a thicker area of gravel, just to make sure we have that surface area.
So just so that everybody watching this channel understands, because this water is so clear, all of that water is actually, becomes the filter, and this is a very deep pocket that you have filled with aqua blocks. The water raises, goes through the gravel, flows through the roots, and then flows back in here via the waterfall, right?
That's it. And so, yeah, it's all the water's percolating up. We've got specific plants in here that are taking out extra nutrients just to polish the water even more, and look at the results what you get.
Amen. So what do you have over here, Dan?
It's not an ecosystem pond, it's something called a still water pond.
Okay.
There's no mechanics whatsoever. Just come put your camera in the water and see what life is in there.
So this is kind of a wildlife pond.
Wildlife pond, that's it. You see the boatmen, the skaters, free swimming daphnia. You can see all the little beetles and things swimming around.
Oh yeah. You actually brought some of your fish from your original house?
So there's 4 orph, 2 blue, 2 golden, and 1 koi that have survived probably for about 18, 20 years. Yeah, I was a child when I first built my pond. I must have been about 9, I suppose, then, when I first built my pond with my dad.
You found us through Pawn Stars, right?
I did, yeah. I was finishing up my masters, was on the TV, watched it, got hooked, thought I could do this for a job.
What would you say to contractors in England that are thinking about putting in aquascape ecosystem water features?
Sure, well, hit us up, come to the training in December, get in touch with Mark Wilson, myself, John Davis, see what we can do, watch these videos, get inspired, come along and learn.
What about Pandemonium? You came all the way to America. What was Pandemonium like?
Oh wow, so 3 years ago, went to Pandemonium, aquascape through and through, lifestyle's amazing, the results are fantastic, and just look what it produces.
Fantastic day, brother. This never gets old. There's nothing that you could do in your yard that will take up more time than a water feature, because you will spend hours and hours on end sitting by and relaxing and enjoying a water feature. For me to come over here all the way from the States to England and see how they're living the aquascape lifestyle over here, it's a true blessing. I mean, I absolutely love my job because I get to see my artists, the people that we've trained, the people that we've inspired to live the aquascape lifestyle themselves, like we're doing here in this backyard. You know, Dan's mom has been here for 9 years, and she said this is the best thing that she's ever done. Okay, Dan, so this is it, huh?
Yes, we've got split ponds with a waterfall connecting in the middle, constructed wetlands behind you over there, feeding and filtering both the ponds. As you imagine, we have to construct or deconstruct, because there's an existing pond here, then construct one, made the other one, connected the falls, and then obviously created the constructed wetland behind you there.
Pamela Lucas.
Hi, Pamela, the pond guy. So you had an existing water feature here that Dan rebuilt, is that correct?
It was absolutely great. I mean, I'm thrilled with what he has actually done.
What'd you do here, Dan?
So we came in, ripped it all out, inserted rocks and gravel with our underlayment and our liner and our overlay. We used Cornish granite. We then rocked in up there and then connected the two with this wonderful waterfall in the middle. And then in here, we've created a constructed wetland.
So this is actually the filter right here.
This is the kidneys of the pond. Getting all the impurities out of the water, and basically the big powerhouse of all the bacteria that live in the pond.
And there's actually baby fish up here, so they've spawned.
Yeah, so I think literally after we finished this project, maybe 6-8 weeks ago, put the fish back in, and sometimes, as you know, they just get all a bit excited and start spawning.
How many tons of stone did you use here?
I think there's about 6 to 8 tons of granite in here.
Yes.
Some of them are obviously quite larger than others. We use the ball cart to lift them into place, and then what we do is we put a piece of fabric underneath, and then 2-man lift them into their place.
Yes, and 2-man and sometimes a man and a woman.
Yes.
This is a greater diving beetle. It's actually quite a small one. Would you say it's small? I'd say it's quite a small one. And what they do is they actually fly at night under moonlight, and they use the reflection of the surface of the pond to actually find new home, find mates. It's a great sign. I would say that's fantastic for the health of this ecosystem. Put him back in here, and then he'll swim hopefully off, and he might, if you actually look closely, he's stored some air in the back of his abdomen.
How much work is this pond?
Ask Daniel.
So what do you do? Once a year clean out?
Yeah, once a year clean out, and then we come sort of once a season, empty the baskets if there's any debris and detritus, add some beneficial bacteria just to keep the ecosystem going, and then maybe if there's a bit of algae or string algae, we'll put some treatment in to eradicate that as well.
What would a project like this with all the bells and whistles be from DU Waterscapes?
2 ponds here originally, and the addition of the constructed wetland, you're looking somewhere between sort of 16 to 18,000.
Was it a good investment?
Yes.
It's a big investment.
Oh, it's a good investment because I love the sound of water.
So this never gets old. Each water feature is a unique work of art, one-of-a-kind custom creation. And what's so cool is that they could take a high-maintenance, traditionally built English garden pond and make it into a low-maintenance, beautiful ecosystem water feature. I love seeing what people have done. I love seeing what my certified aquascape contractors have done. And if you're interested in becoming a certified aquascape contractor, check out the link below and follow along Greg Wittstock the Pond Guy on YouTube. And you too could be living the aquascape lifestyle. I love my job.